suitably edited. Right, before I get started, first I'd like to welcome to the team Natalie and sorry Mary Stewart, but we're not going to tackle the second name. Maybe you could say it for us. It's a big long name that I would be mortified if I got it wrong. But Natalie's just joined Mary Stewart's team, which is wonderful after Mary worrying about the numbers. The numbers just prove it wrong and pop one up for us, so that's brilliant. Well done, Mary, and welcome to the team, Natalie. And also, congratulations to Mary Maru. There's possibly another one I'm pronouncing wrong, but well done, Mary, who's in Hazel McPhail's team. Kate, correct me if I'm wrong. Hazel's quite new as well, so well done to Hazel too for having a new team member on achieving the first welcome reward. Well done, and I'm the only one that's making a noise, but it is only because we do get a wee bit of background. Now, before I get started with the testimonials, Jane's going to be doing a training shortly, but as you know, we were going to be doing testimonials for new people, and we've invited some guests on. I'm not sure if anybody's tuning in, but it doesn't matter if they tune in. These testimonials, unless the person tells me otherwise, are fantastic to show new prospects, and I will incorporate it into the material that's available for new prospects, because it isn't just sending a new prospect information about the business. Sometimes we follow up and see if they're still interested, and in the follow-up, these testimonials can be great to help somebody make a decision, because they know a lot of money can be made with Clean Easy. But what's really important to a new person is what people have done in these first early months of the business. So it's all you new guys tonight taking the floor. Now, is it okay for me just to select someone? Anne, I can see you, you're smiling. Get it over and done with. Let me just get Anne's mic off and mute. Oops, I didn't see my name's it. And you might have to do it yourself. Can you unmute? There we go, unmute.
I've done it.
Right, hi Anne. Are you brave? Are you ready to go? Just very short one for us?
Yeah.
Brilliant, thanks very much.
Right, can I start now then? Right. Hiya, I'm Anne. I live in Bradford. I'm 62 years old, and I retired due to ill health 2 years ago. And basically I got very, very lazy. For the first 18 months, I actually didn't do anything really but sit and watch the telly. I did a bit of crocheting and reading. I got myself into a bit of a rut, and I didn't want to go out, and I didn't want to socialise, not even with the family. One day I bought a product online from Kate, and she approached me asking me if I'd like to do this, and I sort of put it off. I thought about it and I put it off and left it about 6 months. Then I decided I'll have a go, fed up of being, lazy basically. So I texted Kate and asked if she remembered me, and of course, Kate being Kate, she did. I made that decision there and then to do this. I'd give it a go, and all I wanted were £50 a week just to help with the bills. I started the week before Christmas, and I love it. I really do. I don't class it as work because it doesn't feel like work. I love the products, and I just love getting them when the order comes. I like to open them, and I wish I could open every single box, but I don't. I want to give this opportunity to other people, same as me, that might want to earn £50 or £1,000, whichever. So now I'm sponsoring, and I just want to get them going, really. I earned my first welcome reward, or the first 2 welcome rewards, in about 6 to 8 weeks, and at the same time it me 10%. I've now got 5 ladies on my team, and I'm looking for more. I now go out walking every day, checking catalogues, picking them up, hoping that there's orders in them. My confidence was rock bottom. Kate will know, I didn't want to speak to nobody. But now I feel that it's growing. I struggle a bit some days, but I do feel it's growing. The support that I get from everybody at Clean Easy is marvellous. You can't ask for better. From the distributors to Clean Easy offices, and the cars and the holidays and everything like that is there for anybody to win. And I'm just so glad that I did it when I did. That's it, basically.
That was absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, Anne.
Thank you, Anne. That was fantastic.
And Anne, you were, I've got me tear in my eye. You were very, very, what Kate described as shy, but as your confidence, of what a difference in your confidence. Would you believed a few months ago that you would have been doing a live testimonial for us?
No.
So Clean Easy is not just about the money, is it?
No, it isn't.
And you're sharing the opportunity, and that's why you're finding people. Well done, Anne. That was brilliant. I'm so proud of you. Well done.
Thank you.
Because, right, I'm going to mute you now, sadly, and I'm going to pick on somebody else. And I'm afraid it's Mary that I can see right in front of me. So, Mary, are you already willing and able, darling?
I'm ready, willing and able. No, I don't know about able, but ready and willing, yeah.
Mary Stewart.
Hello folks, my name's Mary, I'm from Fife. I joined this business back in September 2016. Having bought products from Lady and Fairmont, I thought, I got this a go. Sent my email away to Clean Easy and got Lynn. Whoa. And phoned me up. I was very, very sceptical about it, but she persuaded me, no, it will work. So I thought, heck, I'm unemployed, so I need some money. 25 quid, what have I got to lose? I made that back in my first 3 weeks. After 2 weeks of being nowhere, it just appeared, as things do. As they say, have faith in what you're doing. Have faith in the catalogues, the customers, they will see you right. Every time I go out, I look at the first catalogue. If there's no order, I think, oh God, right, okay. Next one, none. Next one, yeah, I've got an order. Yeah, I'm so pleased, really happy. What's this done for me? My goals was go to New York, get a new car, get a new computer. Well, I've now got my computer. Tomorrow, yay, I get my car.
Yay!
So, Clean Easy is helping me pay for my car. My flight to New York is booked. So now it's looking to my spending money, which will come via my business.
Absolutely brilliant. So, what are you earning, Mary? What was your best income? Can you remember it? Just roughly. You just knew.
£220, I think.
£220. That's over £50 a week, which is what Mary joined for. But I believe you've now got a wee team growing.
Yes, I've got a team. I've got Stephen and Natalia in my team.
Brilliant.
Natalia only joined us yesterday. Stephen was in April, and he's doing all right. So yeah, more to come. More to come. Bigger things in the future.
Well done, Mary. That was absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. Absolutely brilliant. The only thing is when I talk, the speaker goes on to me, which is annoying. Right, I'm just going to scroll down to pick my next victim. That was brilliant, Mary and Anne. Thanks so much. Let me see, Ursula and Bianca. I see you smiling away. Were you going to do a wee testy for us?
Oh, go on then.
Oh, go on then.
Hi, I'm Ursula. This is Bianca. I initially joined Clean Easy in September 2016. I answered an ad that Fiona Waddingham had posted up on one of the local sites. I was looking for a delivery job, basically, just something to get me out of the house. I was on maternity at the time. I've been stuck at home for a year and a half with a little one. And I was just literally looking to earn a little bit of extra income just until I went back to work. Started with catalogs. We've got the Starter Kit 1. So paid our £25, met up with Fiona, got our catalogues, we're well excited about that. Had a horrendous first blanket drop. I think I got one order in the second time I went back for stragglers for £14. And then it steadily grew from there. We got a couple of people in our team. Our highest check was £464 in November.
Wow.
We hit all 3 of our welcome rewards, so got the Clean Easy star. Bianca joined me officially in December after leaving work due to ill health. We went to South Africa over beginning of January to February. I was gone for almost 2 months. Bianca came back halfway through February. But we literally retailed while we were in South Africa, and we were, I think, 10 or 15 pounds shy of hitting our 10% with online only while we were out there. So it just goes to show that wherever you are with the business, whether you want to take a month or 2 off to go traveling, as long as you've got internet access, you can still work your business. Yeah, we basically haven't done catalogs for a while, getting back into that now. Slowly getting the orders back in, and yeah, we're looking to absolutely smash it now. Working on recruiting again. And that's basically it.
Brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Well done. Thank you very much. Excellent. That was a big check. And I know that they went to South Africa. That was such a shame. It just be so shy of hitting that bonus. And when you're in South Africa, you can't order a wee bottle of steam remover for yourself to take it over. So well done on that, guys. That was absolutely brilliant. And I know now that you're back on top of the catalogues, it's going to be onwards and upwards. Because I'm going to be going mad talking about the catalogues over the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going to drive you crazy, all of you, because it's the lifeblood of our business. Brilliant. Thanks so much. Right, Shona, I see you there.
Hiya.
I'm just scrolling down. I didn't get you volunteering, but I didn't know if you would want to do a wee testimonial. Sorry to put you on the spot, darling. Yes. Are you okay?
We'll do this.
Just your name and your background and when and why you joined and what you've earned.
Right. I'm Shona, and I joined Clean Easy just about a year ago. I'm a carer for my mum, so I don't have a lot of money coming in, so I wanted to earn extra money, and I've been doing really well in this last year. We got to my 13% and trying to keep that going.
And what sort of income has that made you, Shona, on a part-time basis?
I think I got 272 roughly every month, and then I have sort of doubled it last month.
Wow.
With a 30%.
Wow, well done, Shona.
Thank you.
Thank you, well done. So Shona's a carer, that's her background. It's really important that we remember these stories. I'm scrolling down. Anne-Marie, did you volunteer? Did I hear you volunteering, Anne-Marie, or do you want me to talk you through it?
No, it's fine, I'll do it.
Good girl.
Will I go now?
Yeah, just go for it, girl.
Anne-Marie Cumminald. I started Clean Easy on the 1st of April. My first week I just did planning. I also run another business, but I'm actually making more money doing Clean Easy than what I'm with my own business. It's actually Avon I work for. I'm team leader with Avon, but it's going slow. I came on board with Clean Easy and I'm actually enjoying it. And I'm hoping to go further. And I think I've probably made over the month maybe £200, which has helped me big style. Although I have put back into the books because I've been buying stuff for the kids, I've been buying stuff for myself. I'm hoping to go further. I was approached by Jim White years ago to join Clean Easy because I know Jim, and I says, no, you're all right, I'll stick with Avon. And the 1st of April is when I decided to join after contacting Jane about 2 or 3 months ago, and I didn't do anything about it. But now I've joined, and I'm going to go far.
Well done, Anne-Marie. That's absolutely brilliant. I do know that you sold over £1,100 in your first period in Cleanies, which would have earned you a good 250. So well done.
Thank you.
Well done, and still doing really well in the second period, still going as strong. It's important.
I know. I've got a saved order just now for £205.
Oh, brilliant! Excellent, good girl. Well done, Anne-Marie. So very new Anne-Marie is to the business. I'm just scrolling down and picking the people that are. If my team could remind me who else have volunteered, because I'm picking the people who volunteered. Apart from Shona, sorry Shona. Anetta, I was
yeah.
I found you, girl. I found you. Did you say you were going to do a wee testimonial later?
I was hoping you'll just skip over me.
Just go like this.
Okay. Okay. My name is Anetta. I'm from London. I was on maternity and decided that I wanted money because I want to go back to my job. I'm a trained dental nurse. So I was just looking on the internet for something to do when I come across Kate's ad for working from home, which I applied for and got the information. Kate messaged me. I was a bit scared at first because I wasn't too sure about if the stuff will sell or anything like that. So what Kate did, she sent me 3 catalogs and said to pass these on to my neighbors, which I did. And they were like very excited about it. Yes, they wanted to order. So I started getting order even before I actually joined the business, which was brilliant. I was able to meet all of my to receive all my welcome award. Went 10% in my first full period, which was excellent. And I'm sponsoring now on my own, and it's going great. And I wouldn't have changed it for anything else.
Fantastic. Yeah, well done, Anetta.
Thank you.
Do you know roughly how much you're earning from Cleanies, just for the new people?
My check at the moment is at 220.
Brilliant.
Yes. And I know it will change. I know it will change.
Oh, I know that as well. I'm watching you guys.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to change. But it's important for the new people because a lot of people join our business to earn £50 a week. And look at all the stories people are earning, what they join for. But the interesting thing is, once you've earned that, you want much more. Now, I think that's everybody who volunteered. So before I go on to Jane, Tracy, you want to do a wee testimonial? Can't hear you. I've got to unmute you. Unmute. I just seen you there, so I thought I might as well take advantage, but tell me to get lost. It's a bit public to do that to you, Tracy.
You may as well take advantage.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm Tracy. I joined Cleanies. I'll be a year this July, so I've been in the business nearly a year. And like most people, I joined to make roughly £50 a week. Since then, my highest check's been 780, but that's because I'm a sponsor. I bring people in. So far, well, it was 8 last week, but I've got 10 people in this month so far now. So I average round between 8 to 10 people sponsoring in each month. Some stay for a long period of time, then leave, and then others don't. But that's just the way it is with this business. I think you've either got to be a worker or no type thing.
Exactly.
I've got to have a good work ethic to actually be in this business. Sorry, that's my daughter heading. So
Is that Lynn McDonald?
that's Lynn, right? So that's Lynn.
For the kids.
Yep. I started, as I say, just for an extra £50, and as I say, most of Made is 780, but
That's
I bring
amazing.
team and I do everything online, and I work it around my full-time childminding business as well. So everything's
That's brilliant.
well.
So you can make money online, Tracy, can you?
You can, and as I say, I've got 10 members in this month so far, so getting there.
Well
slowly.
done. Well done, that's absolutely brilliant. You're definitely getting there. That's a brilliant story, isn't it? And just finally, before Jane will be sweating, but don't worry, Jane, I've added on 10 minutes at the end for your training. I knew this would take a wee while. I'm just scrolling, but if anybody wants to volunteer at the end, please feel free, but I'm just selecting one more. It was just when we were saying new people, but we've got wee Heather here, who's also been in just over a year, and I think it's a cracking story for just over a year. She's going to kill me, because I didn't tell her, because she would have said no.
Thanks for that, Lynn. You know I would have said no.
Time, darling, and your best check.
I'm Heather. I've been in just over a year. I wanted to do mainly something at home, because my job, although I love my job, my feet and things couldn't cope with standing all day. So instead I go out and walk all day, instead doing my catalogues. I've got 5 in the team at the moment, and they're now sponsoring as well, so there's an extra 2 just joined. My first check, I got 10% in my first period, that was 397.
Yep.
And my highest check was 1,300. What? 1,133.
That's, I thought it was 1,002 something, but Fran will be right.
Obviously. Obviously.
It's over £1,200 a month, and she started for something part-time, and that's £1,200 a month and growing. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, Heather, and well done, but let's give Heather her clap first. Sorry about that, but I knew you would say no. Now, don't get me wrong, folks. If you're worried that I'm going to pick on people, I don't. I know Heather really, really well, and I knew I would get away with that. We would never normally do that with anybody but Heather. And now Tracy's got her cute wee dog there. Now what I'm going to do, Jane, if you're there, pass on to you, and Jane's going to cover, we've been talking about Vegas, so she's excited to cover with you the other rods in the pond outside the internet. Jane,
I found this on the web for Vegas.
Oh, sorry, Sonny started to talk to me. Have you lost Jane?
No, I'm here. No, I'm here. I just can't get it. Sorry.
You maybe need to make you host. Are you trying to get your thing way up, Jane?
Yeah.
Right, just give me 2 minutes. That's because I haven't made you host yet. More make host. You should be able to get it up now. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Hello.
So if I share screen.
Go to Daddy, all right? Go to Daddy.
Sorry. Now I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm really. Here we are.
Don't panic. I'm just going to scroll through and mute.
Yeah, that would be great. And Tracy, well done. You do really well doing all online. You see, most of us, well, many of us would start with online, so you get very lazy with online, unfortunately. But if you are doing all online, then what I'll do is show you what you can do elsewhere. But always remember, when you're bringing people in, there's a lot of people who might not want to be online or might just want to look elsewhere. So sponsoring outside social media, there's a lot of businesses purely outside social media, and I think the very fact that we mix and match gives us a much better bite of the cherry, if you like. But even Lynn's saying that don't just go fishing take a dragnet to make, you know, haul it all. And I think if we use both things, that's what we do. The very first thing I will say is use the tracker. Without the tracker, you know, it's like a goalpost, and that's what you're looking for, a goalpost, so that you know where you're going, what you're aiming for. It's really, really important. No one needs to see it but yourself if you're concerned that, you know, you might not be doing what you say you're going to do, something along those lines. Don't worry about that. We're not in a business where we hold you up and beat you up. This is about helping you. It's about helping you. No,
Jen, are we meant to be seeing your screen? Because we're not.
Oh, you're not?
It just says Jane White has started screen sharing, but I'm only getting a black screen. I don't know about everybody else.
Right,
I'm the same one, I can't see anything.
I can only see a black screen as
If
well.
you maybe exit screen share and do it again, it's because you tried to do it before you were host. So maybe just exit screen share and then screen share again. Sorry about to interrupt you, but I knew you had...
No, it's fine. Can you see it now?
Nope.
Oh well. Right, okay. Let me...
It's not a Wednesday webinar without a technical hitch, is it? Did you stop screen sharing?
I did, yes.
You might have to...
I did. Right. Right, let me try again. Oh, everybody's pictures have gone now.
I know it's a bit annoying, but what might be easier is to actually just pop out of the room and pop back in again, and I'll remake you host because it's frozen. It seems to have frozen.
Oh, has it? Okay. Right,
yeah,
okay.
it looks to me as though it's frozen. I do beg your pardon, team, but this is what happens with technology. Yeah, so you maybe, I would probably just...
Wait a minute though, because I'm host, it tells me that I have to end the meeting.
No, I can unmake you. Oh, how do I unmake you host? I don't know. I think, but you don't need to, you can leave the meeting, you don't have to end it. I'll leave it all the time.
No.
Let's see if I can make me host.
What if Jane makes Lynn host again?
Can't hear you, sorry.
Jane, make Lynn host again. Oh, there we go, it's up for me.
Ah, we've got it, Jane. We see it now.
Oh, excellent.
That's it, it's there. And we can see you if I bring you up to the top.
Okay,
right, that's
I can't see.
Brilliant.
I can't see anybody now, but never mind. Okay, so can you see the screen okay? Hello?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Rose, so I was talking about thanks. I was speaking about the tracker, how it's so important to use it to track yourself. Doesn't matter if you do it with anyone else, just do it honestly with yourself. And that's it. But what makes it easier? Well, let's think about Vegas, because if you want, any of us want to get there, we need to have a fierce determination, and that's to get what you want. Sometimes that's the overriding thing, to get what you actually want. You'll need cards and flyers, and you'll want the memory jogger, and the memory jogger, we'll have a copy because I've forgotten to put it on my slides tonight. My apologies. So let's start with the Lorem market, because and let's think about how we go through our daily life. This is not about saying, all right, when can I do it? It's not. It's about making it a habit and doing it all the time. The one market are people you meet regularly, people who recognise you, your customers. Always remember your customers. Do you have children? And those of you with children, I'll have an endless list here, but here's some of the things that we don't always recognise, that that's somewhere where we can start and where we speak to people, because that's what it's about. It's about being pleasant and having a conversation. So you've got nursery, or maybe you've got school. You drop them off, you pick them up. You've got school sports, you've got after school clubs, you've got brownie clubs, scouts, boys brigade, swimming, horse riding, dancing, drama. Those were only the ones that I could think of at the time. Now, Tracy is even more fortunate because she's got all those children she has, and she could do this with all of them. So she has huge amount of opportunities there. But if you've not got any children, well, it's not a problem either. You know, your break, who do you talk to if you're working? Who do you sit beside? Who do you sit across? Your lunchtime, where do you go? Who do you meet? Who do you sit with? How do you get home? Do you go home in the bus, the train? Do you car share? And maybe if you don't car share, you should start car sharing. Or maybe if you don't get a bus, maybe you should start getting it. So how do you travel? Bus stops are wonderful places. You meet loads of people. Train station. Sometimes it's a wee bit too busy. You might not always get the one-to-one. But at the end of that, you can then do is write a list of the people that you know, but you don't see quite so regularly. And this is where your memory jogger helps you. Then you've got 3-foot rule. So all of the before, all of what we said about meeting people at nurseries and all type of thing, that's 3-foot rule. So, and now you're going to be able to talk to strangers as well, people you haven't met. Now, where? Because I remember asking that question, I thought, well, where am I going to meet those people? How am I going to see them? And again, it's your daily life. Do you buy vegetables? Do you smoke? Do you buy a newspaper, magazine? Do you buy clothes? Do you buy shoes? Do you buy for the house? Do you do it all online? Well, you know, depending on what you want, remember that fierce determination to get what you want. Maybe there's a few changes that you might want to make so that you meet more people. So, and then do you eat? Supermarket? Maybe when you're looking for items in the shelf, or if you're like me, a bit small, can't reach, you usually have to talk to somebody. You know, can get that down for me. Standing in a queue. I know you have self-serve, stop using them, go back to queuing. Give yourself an extra half hour to carry out the task. Because, you know, fierce determination to get what you want. Do you use the butcher? Do you use a cafe? Do you buy from a bakery? Do you use corner shops? You know, it really is endless. You know what your life is. All you need to do is put your life down on paper and then identify the opportunities that are there for you, because they're there for all of us. We just don't always see them as an opportunity. So how do you open a conversation? Well, lots of people don't have a problem, but there are lots of shy people. So the weather's always.
I hate to interrupt you again, but your slides are not just the first slide we're still on. No.
Sorry, it's obviously.
It's not your fault, it's technology, but I knew that you had slides to back it up. It was hate interrupting you as well.
No, you should have interrupted me after the first one. Can you see it now?
No.
Can you see it now?
You can see sponsoring out Smith social media with the fisherman.
Is that all? Right, okay.
It's telling me, Jane White Network, your bandwidth is low.
Oh, is it?
I'm back to a black screen again.
I don't know what else to do.
just talk through the training without a visual aid, I think, if that's possible. Sorry about that, but I think it'd be better if we could see just you talking it through rather than just a blank screen.
Sorry.
That's not your fault.
Do you want,
It's not your fault.
Do you want me to try it once? Or
I will talk to Zoom about this actually.
Can you see anything just now?
Back to the black screen, unfortunately.
Okay. I maybe haven't shared it though.
No, it's saying Jane White has started screen sharing. You have shared it. It's telling me you're sharing.
I can just see you, Lynn.
Just me? That's because I'm talking.
I know.
Well, it's annoying, but if you wanted to quickly, you could quickly message it to me.
Can you see anything else now?
Pardon?
Can you see anything just now?
It's not working. I think it's to do with your bandwidth.
Yes.
Sorry about this, folks.
Okay. Right.
We never get a smooth ride with our trainings, do we?
I seem to have lost everyone.
That happens to me. You'll find if you close down some windows, we will be there somewhere. That's happened to me before.
Right. Do you want me to? Right, I don't know how. Shoot.
I mean, I don't think we need the visual aids with the training that you're doing. It's very clear, but it might be better if you just seen yourself rather than a blank screen and a wee picture in the corner. If you just start to talk without sharing the screen and share your training, is that possible? And I will speak to Zoom because this shouldn't be happening. We should be able to see your screen.
Right, so, okay.
It's saying your bandwidth is low though, just so you know in case you need to speak to your internet provider.
Yeah, I don't think my internet's been great this week, to be honest, but never mind. Okay, so where did I get to? The Warren Market we've covered, 3-foot rule, just all the places that you go every day, and what to say, how to start it off. I mean, the weather in this country is always lovely day, miserable weather, or talk to their dog, admire their children, compliment them, you know. It's amazing how many people never get a compliment because in everyday life it's so unusual. Sometimes if you stand beside someone, I mean, and you say it's a lovely day and then you say, I was just admiring your dress. You know, it might not come easily to you, but it's amazing how many people, you know, it's such a nice thing. People accept it really nicely. They're happy that someone's, you know, admired it. Or moan. I said, you know, sometimes in a shop you'll hear people saying, I haven't got a clue what we're going to eat tonight. You know, it's find something that you would usually say to open a conversation with someone. Then keep it very simple. Remember I said at the beginning, what makes it easier is if you had a card or a flyer. So hand over the card. All you want to say to people is, can I give you my card and ask you to do me a favour? Would you pass it to someone who might need it? Now, that might not come easily to you. It did not come easily to me. It doesn't come easily, I don't think, to many people. But remember, we'll go back to the fierce determination to get what you want. And if you leave it at that, though, there's no need to say any more. And do it as you're just leaving or walking away or moving away from the person so that your conversation is at an end.
Oh, I see.
If they do ask, though, have a very simple reply ready. You know, we work offline and online with a range of products. I tend not to use the word catalogue. Why? Not because I'm ashamed, but because often people hear the word catalogue and they don't hear whatever else you've said. they stop at knowing or thinking. It's like reading a word in a book, and you can't say a particular word. I always remember when I was quite young, I was still in primary school, and I came to Picturesque, and I'd never seen it before, and I didn't know how to pronounce it. I stood there like a lemon because I hadn't a clue. Picture skew, I tried everything and nothing was right. But I couldn't move on because I didn't know how to move on from the word that I didn't know. And often it's the same when we don't know what to say. We stand there and we think, oh, and I'm not doing it again because I didn't like it. So have your reply ready. Make it simple for yourself. If they ask anything else though, again, have a simple reply. Can I email information to you? And at the same time, hold out a pen, another card so they can write down their email address. When they're writing it down, chat to them, ask them, do you use Facebook? You don't need to, but just take it as far as you're comfortable taking it. If they say they use Facebook, often say, is it under your own name and what kind of picky have you got? And I'll maybe have a wee look for you because I can then show you some of the products online. But do remember, you are better to say less to more people than try to convince one person. That's not what we're about. We aren't in a convincing game. We're only in let people see information and then move on. Let them have a look at it and find out if they're interested. You heard Anne say earlier, she wasn't at the time. She didn't want to, but she came back to Kate later. Lots of people, good grief, Anne-Marie came back to Jim after about 10 years, and only because she found me on Facebook, because all of us had moved on by then. So, you know, let people do it in their time. Put a sign on your car. You can get metallic ones, magnetic ones rather, so that you can pop it on the side. If you do use your car to work and you don't want to, you know, you don't want to publicise it at work or something like that, then yeah, take it off. It's up to yourself. If you don't have a magnetic sign, write it on a piece of A4 paper, extra income, and a number that they can text. Pop it in a Polly Pocket and blue tack it to your car windows. Anything is possible, and it doesn't have to cost you lots of money. When you park the car though, in a car park, park it away as you want, from where you want to be. So then when you're walking from the car to wherever you want, put cards in the cars that you're passing. It's only a few, but if you've got a target on your tracker, then you'll have a number that you want to put out. And do the same on the way to the car. The first time might be daunting for you. The second time, it's not quite so bad. We've all been there. That's why I'm saying you need a fierce determination to get to where you want to be. Do you walk along a street that's got letter boxes? We'll pop your card through the letter boxes. These cards are so useful, cards or flyers. They're so useful for you. Take you to places that you wouldn't be able to do or maybe wouldn't want to do otherwise. If you're doing catalogues, for example, and you're collecting your catalogues, put one of the cards through your customer's letterbox. Sorry, excuse me. Put one of the cards through your customer's letterboxes once you've collected the catalogue. Or maybe you just want to add it into your catalogue pack. Make up hot pockets. That's 3 cards, 2 stapled together with 3 cards. And you can put them on any flat surface. Wherever you find it when you're going along a street, bus stops, telling machines, a buzzer panel at a block of flats. If you've, again though, go back to your tracker, you see if you've got a quota for that day or that week, then you'll want rid of them and you'll find places. Ask for referrals. Who do you know that's interested? There's sign written vans everywhere. Every small business, every man, woman or child, well not child, every man or woman that works for themselves has their number and what they do on the side of their car or van. Send them a text. Saw your number and wonder if you'd be interested in a second income. Why not? Why not? Other people's ads. Hope you don't mind me asking, but I saw your ad and wonder if you've been interested in second income. I changed my phrasing. I used to say, I wonder if you'd be interested in earning some extra cash. And I thought it sounded a bit dodgy, so I changed it, interested in a second income. I just couldn't, I thought, oh no, that's taking me too far. So be enthusiastic and don't hesitate. You don't know what the person's circumstances are that you're talking to. It might be a lifeline for them. Never prejudge. Remember why you're doing it. You know, that fierce determination. Remember what your target was on your tracker. Read books. Darren Hardy, The Compound Effect, Don Ellis, The Basics. But recommend the books to your team because we're a network marketing company. And we grow because other people grow. If they don't want to, we can make money very, very nicely from the catalogues. You heard the testimonials. We all make money from the catalogue online. But recommend the books to your teams. Don't stop and start. It takes 21 days to become a habit. And you can get to gold in 90 days if you do enough work. If you stop, then you go back to the beginning again because you have to gather momentum. Don't make excuses if you want to make money. You can make one, you can't make both. Use your products. Go into your cupboard. We did this years ago and you forget about them. Go into your cupboard, have a look. In fact, I think the story was that when a distributor visited your house when you first started, they would go into your cupboard and they would mark all the products that came from Tesco or anywhere else with a red cross.
Why Robertson?
That's right.
Why Robertson?
That's right. So go into your cupboard, mark all of the items you can replace with those from your catalogue. Because how can you recommend product if you don't use it? And the products are good. They work, they do what they say on the box. That's good. And if they don't, what do? You email Clean Easy, they want to know. If the product doesn't work, they won't have it in the catalogue. And then you want to let your team know what you're doing and get to do the same. Attend the webinars. Don't wait to be reminded. You do the reminding. You be the person that urges and pushes you forward, and enjoy it because it is a good business. It's certainly for Jim and I. Yes, we're at the opposite. I'm the oldest one here, so we're at the opposite end of the scale. So we don't have a mortgage now. We're very fortunate. I know that there are people at our age who still have mortgages. We don't have a haven't had for a while. We don't draw our pensions because we don't need to, because we have sufficient income coming from Clean Easy. It's all about what you want. And just make sure that you get from the business what you want. Because at the end of the day, if you're not getting what you want, who are you going to blame?
Us.
Well, maybe, yes. But anyway, I'm really sorry that you didn't see that training, particularly when I sat and did it all tonight again. Particularly for that, never mind.
Maybe if you didn't mind, Jane, you could maybe post the PowerPoint slides on the Rhino group if you didn't mind.
I don't mind.
Because well, first of all, let's say thanks very much for we discussed the slides.
Yeah, thanks, Jane. Great training. Thank you.
Thanks, Jane.
Thank you, Jane.
Thanks, Jane.
I put this up now. Can you see that?
Yeah. Elderly tell me your bandwidth is low. It's St James bandwidth is low. Now remember that happened in the early stages. I the Virgin. They fixed it. It was something to do with my internet, unfortunately. But I don't know about anybody else. I think because we didn't have the slides, I was listening harder, and it actually came across really, really well. Especially the seafood and the warm market and all the different opportunities. I'd like to open that up to the team to see what they took for it, because I thought it came across loud and clear. Anybody else want to join in?
Yep.
Good. I agree with you.
That was really good. And I heard a very interesting fact on one of the news programmes the other night. That Tom and I have got some rental property which we've been able to buy as a result of doing the business. And so we were kind of watching this with quite interest. But the reporter was talking about people that used to take about 5 years to save up for a deposit to buy a property. Now it's taken them 20 years now to save up a deposit to buy a property. What if you brought somebody into the Clean Easy business who was looking to buy a house, and instead of taking 20 years to save up their deposit, they were able to use their money to escalate that, to snowball that, and save up for their deposit a lot quicker. And even a 10% to 13% check from the business, £200 to £400 a month, that can really make a massive difference to people. If you hear of anybody that's trying to get on the housing market now, because some people are in their 40s now before they can buy their first house. And when Tom and I are considerably older than that, but we've had we bought our first house. Well, Tom bought his first house in 1988, I think. But in those days, it was nothing like the struggle that it is now to get on the housing ladder and get yourself a mortgage. And there's people everywhere. There's people, and for every rental property as well in some areas of the UK, for every rental property that's available for rent, there's 150 people looking for that one house. There's just not enough property just now. So if you can make a massive difference to people that are just looking to make their lives a bit better and get their own place, whether it's renting, buying, even a small income from the Clean Easy business initially, if that's what you want to do, 10-13% in the business with no intention of moving.
That's a great point. To target areas of people. I remember Jane used to do an advert, or we all used to do an advert with an extra £300 or £400 for your mortgage. But I'm not really wanting to take the screen and want the team to take the screen.
Yeah, well, actually, that's really, when you put it like that. You might also remember, and Jane White will definitely remember this as well, that when Tom started the business way back in the day, I didn't want anything to do with it. I didn't even sign the agreement to begin with. The first full month in the business that Tom worked, what he earned from his Clean Easy business, and we were both working full time at the time, what he earned from his Clean Easy business in the first full month in the business would have paid our mortgage. And that was the point where I thought, he's making a difference to us already. How much better can he do if I help him? And I registered in the business at that point because I just needed a little bit of belief in it. But that was I think the full month of the business, something like £300 between £300 and £400 extra.
Mortgage payment.
Salary. And that was what it wasn't the people, and by that time I had met several people in the business that were earning big checks, like yourself and Bob and Gavin Scott and Robin Ray as well. We'd met all of them before we even joined the business. But that was really what made us think to ourselves, this is something really important that we've got our hands on here that can really make a difference to us. Definitely. And now actually the business does completely pay our mortgage, so it's something we do now.
The business pays everything.
It really does that.
That's excellent. Anybody else want to share something?
Can you see my car?
Or regarding anything?
Yeah, let's see your car, Mary.
Where's your car?
It's going to see it on the phone.
Let's see it then. Hold up.
No.
You need to talk to me. What's up, Mary?
Hiya, hiya.
Or sing.
Okay. Hold still.
Everybody else is talking apart from Mary. She's very excited. Shows her new car that she's got for the business. Yay! See that? Something.
Look out
It's
tomorrow.
red like her hair.
Well done, Mary. To go back to what I was saying about Jane's training, I seem to listen more there. I would be delighted if you could post the slides on, because what we've been talking about, we all want to go to Vegas. We need to put all the rods in the pond. But the reality is, and Jane and I and Kate and I have all been talking about this, each activity that we do, whether it's a Facebook, a shop ad, every lead that we cover, what is going to help us to get there is speaking to people that we know and doing that 3-foot rule that Jane's just chatted about. And that what I love about Jane, about your training tonight, is you give loads and loads and loads of ideas, just how a normal conversation can be turned into a pitch for the business. Somebody else speak after me, Kate and Jane.
I think what I wanted to impress on everybody was that there are loads of opportunities, but if it's something that you really, really, really want, you will look for those opportunities. And I don't think when we first come into the business, we can always identify them. But hopefully, what I tried to do with the training was show you places that are there that you will come across and that you can use.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. I was having to put in the gallery view to find you, Jane, because I couldn't see you when you were talking. If I can see you now. No, and that's what you said to me, Jane. It came across exactly how you wanted it to, and I think I don't know about anybody else. I think it really opened up people's minds. Just the difference between getting the bus and not shopping online. Go buy a product and speak to somebody. But the more people you speak to, the more you get. But that was excellent. Anybody else want to share anything there?
Maybe some of the newer people might have questions they might want to ask. If anybody's got anything they want to ask.
Is Natalia still there?
Natalia was there, and I was going to welcome her to the Zoom call, but I'm not sure if she's still on or not.
I don't think I'm seeing everybody. There was 22 people, but there's a few that's maybe went now, so we're doing 18. So
Natalia's left. It came up my screen that she'd left.
All right, my screen's been playing up. I couldn't even see Jane on it. Well, I just want to say thanks once again to Anne Hillis for her first testimonial, Mary Stewart for her first testimonial, and Netta for your first testimonial on our Zoom call, and also to Shona. I think you've done wee baby testimonials, but that's your first live one online, so thank you, Shona, and Ursula and Bianca. Who have I missed out? Have I missed anybody out? Tracy was your first one, Tracy, but thank you very much. I didn't warn you. And sorry, Heather, I didn't warn you deliberately. She'd have said no. You can excuse up. But thank you so much. If you're new in the business, I just want you, like people like Anne and Mary, you guys to understand that your stories are the powerful ones. Most people join to earn £50 a week. Most people join for a wee bit extra, and by you sharing your story, you're showing that can happen. But the fantastic thing is you get that 50 quite easily, quite quickly, and then we can start to move on to bigger levels. What can also happen is we can get stuck, guys, for a wee while, so don't let the stuck times confuse you. This is when you get stuck. I'm not talking, I see somebody nodding their head there, I'm not going to name the nod. Stop it doing it so vigorously, Mary. There's no need to be so vigorous. Mary, I love Mary because Mary says what she thinks. And it's usually, well, I've done X amount of numbers and I've not got the results. 2 weeks into the business, somebody on the Rhino group got a sale. And Mary said, well, you're lucky. I've been in the business 2 weeks and I've not got a sale yet. And you know what I love though, Mary? People go through that. People don't always get sales right away. People don't always get people joining their team right away. The reality is this is a business where you have to be consistent. So
I'll catch you up, don't you worry.
I can. As soon as she voices it, she gets a sale. As soon as she says, I've not had a sign up, she gets one. So she can moan about it all she likes because it usually gets results.
Yeah.
But the point I was making is the reason I love it, Mary, is because you're just voicing what other people think. Sometimes we do the activities and the results are not forthcoming. But what we've learned, if you just keep doing them on a daily... Oh, Jane, it's telling me you've started to share the screen.
Yeah.
I haven't touched.
I know you haven't touched it. Let me try and get back to the folk. We'll have a wee chat with Zoom and see if they can help sort this out. But it might just be something to do with the...
Right, can I just say something as well? I don't know what, are you still, have we still got a screen?
I hadn't quite finished, but that's fine, aye. That's okay. Can I just say, so I can see everybody?
I will shut up after I say this, okay? But earlier on this month, at the beginning of May, actually, I was chatting with our team and my team group on Facebook about going for no, because there was a going for no webinar on at the beginning of May, and our team decided that they were all going to go for no, and everybody had set their own target, but most of us had decided we were going to go for 100 no's in May. And obviously see how many yeses we could get along the way as well, okay? So this is, don't know whether you can see this, tell me if you need it up or down a bit, okay? But here's my journal here.
Yeah.
Okay. So my target was 100 no's. I didn't get 100 no's, I've got 62 no's there. I've also got 5 yeses from my 62 no's, okay? Our target collectively was 100 no's each. Annetta, did you do it?
I got 90. I had 2 more today, so I think I'm just 1 short of 100.
Fantastic, wonderful, brilliant, fantastic. We had a wee thread going in our team group for the whole of the month under the link for the Go For No webinar. And I fully believe that if we hadn't done that, if we hadn't all watched the Go For No webinar and decided that we were going to go for no and be accountable to each other just in that thread, and it's really Annetta, Mary, Anne and myself, and Shirley had some no's as well. All of us joining in every day and reporting back on our no's and our yeses and our successes, and our, we're failing our way to success basically, because in the month of April, my own target privately was to do 100 no's, but I didn't tell the team I was doing it, and I got 18 no's in April. But because I came out at the beginning of May and said, let's do this together and see how many no's we can all get as a team. We've got hundreds and hundreds of no's between us, between the 4 of us really, the 5 of us really, including Shirley. We've got hundreds of no's. We'll total them all up tonight. We'll tell you tomorrow how many no's the team got that we're going for this challenge tomorrow. But have a look at this one. Tell me if this one needs to go up or down for you to see this. But I've done my one that starts tomorrow.
That's your new one, it's in the right place.
There's a wee blank grid there, and I've got different stickers for this month. I had smiley faces last month, I've got different ones for this one. We're going for no, guys. When those grids are full,
can we get middle finger stickers for the nose?
No, they're smiley faces.
Sorry, Jane. I was thinking
we want nice smiley nose.
Thanks for sharing that, Kate, because the Go For No is working. And for anybody who's new, you might be wondering why we're going for no, but you need to check out that book, Go For No by Eric Worre. I don't know if I pronounced it right.
No, it's not. It's
no, Go For
Anybody's GoPro. It's Andrea Waltz and Richard Fenton.
Sorry,
and they've got their Go For No page on Facebook as well that you can all watch their webinars. There's a webinar every Monday at 5 o'clock.
I put a link on the Rhino group for your YouTube thing, but basically every time you get a no, we're closer to the yes, and instead what Kate's doing with her team, they're all going for hundreds of no's, and Mary's at 72, and so, sign up, so you know, the 1 in 50.
Yeah.
Sign up.
Anne, are you still here? Pardon? Are you still here, Anne? Do you know how many no's you've got?
I think it's about 67.
Oh, no. Well, that is wonderful, Anne. But that means that out of the 4 of us, I'm actually last. so I'm going for 100 next month, guys, so up the game a bit, will you? So that's Annetta's on 99.
Quite high. And that's because Kate's been doing the business longer. She's got your conversion rate will get better the more people you speak to.
Right, so Annetta's on 99, Mary's on 72, Anne's on 67, Kate's on 62, 63, something like that. So that's a disgrace, Kate. You need to up the game, hen. I'm on 62, so I'm delighted of the 4 of us that I'm lagging behind. So.
That's what you want.
So we're really going for it in the month of June as well.
Yeah, we are. We definitely are.
Yep. And when we're absolutely mincing it, when we're absolutely cracking 100 no's every single month, we'll just put another grid on and do 150 or 200 no's. The more no's we get, take us closer to yeses all the time.
Well, so really, if you want to bring in one person a week, you should be going for 200 no's a period, guys.
Yep.
50 no's a week will give you one person. And what we're recommending for Vegas, I didn't like to horrify you, we're recommending to go for 2. So you are now practicing to go for 100 no's in a period. Once you get that, we're going to recommend you do it in a week. And I don't know how Anne-Marie's the host now. This computer's really playing up. Anne-Marie's now the host.
Don't put me on the spot, Lynn.
She's got to do a retraining. I'm not sure what's happening. The Zoom, so even Zoom plays up. But Ursula, were you going to say something there? I've seen you try to move a couple of times.
Chantal has asked a question here. When putting advertisement stickers on your car, do you have to have business insurance?
No. Not at all. It's a little just part-time. You know how people put a wee thing in a sleeve that says for sale? This is income opportunity and a number. Absolutely not. We don't need business insurance for anything that we do with the clinics that even delivering our products, because it's a wee part-time business. So don't worry about the insurance on that.
Lynn,
yeah?
you might want to check that out, because I know for a fact there was something
I've checked it out.
I'm not allowed to.
I've checked it out. I'm giving the answer, having it been asked this question a few times over the years. We do not need business insurance for our car.
No, I don't mean the business insurance, Lynn. I mean, a couple of years ago, they stopped people putting stickers and that on people's cars because you're destroying their cars.
No, you put, right,
on your own.
Talking about putting a poster in our own car. Sorry, Anne-Marie.
Oh, right, okay.
And don't worry, we didn't put it. I was wondering, I'm saying, no, I'm telling you, we've checked it out, you didn't need insurance. No, and what we do with business, what we do when we're putting stuff on people's cars, it's simply a little business card that we just pop underneath them. You know the window? The window that goes up, we just pop the card in there, it fits in nicely, and we don't do any damage or harm. But I mean, there's loads and loads of ways. James disappeared, I think. She's probably been kicked off. I don't know what's happened with Zoom tonight. There's loads and loads of ways to build a business, but the reality is, I think you're probably all hearing us saying the same thing over and over again, try to get you to recognise that the key to success is consistency. It is doing it every single day, day in, day out, day in, day out, no matter what the results are. I promise you, I'll give you half my check if you do it day in, day out.
That's a challenge we have to take up.
I mean, see, the thing is, I know for a fact that you'll get a big check, and you'll get a big check if you do activities every single day without fail. Without fail. What Jane was saying in their training, and it's such a shame that we never got overheads, was people stop. People stop. We get a bad result. We slow down. We stop, and then we still think that the bad results as a result of the business, and we don't realise the business. It's because we've stopped. So keep the activity. My best tip would be to add in to your system what Jane said tonight, which is the warm market and the 3-foot rule. Warm market is no necessary. I need to mute somebody. Sorry. I'm getting a wee bit of feedback. I'm not sure which one it's from, but I was just going to try and mute it if it's gone. I've lost my thread there, but let's keep that consistency going. I lost my thread there, sorry, I got distracted. Right, so next week's training, what we're going to be pushing is we're going to show you like what we work on getting a really solid customer base in our own online shops. We are selling online, we're doing really well online, we're selling in the external groups and we're selling in our own shop. But I've got lots of tips and trainings, and I know you guys have seen lots of stuff out there where we know that we can our online shop. Would you be able to mute your mic if it's not muted, because I'm actually getting quite a lot of feedback, and I'm getting old now, it distracts my wee old brain. I'm not recovered for the jet lag yet, but this is the reason I want to mute this, because it's really important, because I'm going to get you working again, folks. Next week's training is going to be on our online selling and team building, because the two of them are like that. They really, really are. And maybe we need to recognise that with the catalogues, and recognise that every single catalogue customer is a prospect. It has friends and family who are prospects. So what you want to start doing is thinking about where we find the prospects. They are everywhere, but especially with the online selling and the online team building, to me, they're one and the same. Would be separate them, how to sell online, how to sponsor online, but the reality is it's one. If you're building your shop for product sales, you're building your shop for prospects. If you're out there selling the products online, you're out there promoting your business online. So next week, girls and guys, we want a few volunteers to do a wee 2-minute slot. You can either bring a product along, and I don't have a product with me. Well, I've got hundreds of easy products, I'm surrounded with them. But you can either bring a product and do a 2-minute product demonstration, or you can do, like, I don't know if you've seen the training on Saturday with Kelly Nash. I'll post Kelly's video because a couple of people have asked for it. Kelly Nash did a 2-minute video promoting the business, and it was brilliant. I loved it because it was really straightforward. She did start off by saying hi guys and gals. I'm not sure if I would say hi guys and dolls, but everything she said thereafter was really great. So I'll post her video, and between now and next Wednesday, if we could have some volunteers, not me, not Kate, not Jane, maybe even ban Heather, because she's longer in the business, or maybe no longer in the business, she's only a year, bless her, she feels as though it's longer, she's not there, but she does webinars and Zoom calls and that, so she's pretty confident on the camera. Is anybody up for that? Good, Ursula and Bianca. I'm putting both of these in the same bracket, even though she's disappeared. Just tell her. Anybody else?
I'll do it.
I heard somebody say, well, Mary, great, brilliant. If you're not sure, go back to your upline gold distributor or bronze distributor and let them know. But it's just, if you can do this, it will take you forward. Just doing that wee testimonial tonight makes you stronger in the business, and this is part of our personal development, and it's a tiny wee thing, but it means a whole lot to me if you do it, but it'll mean a whole lot to you and your businesses if you feel the fear and do it anyway, because if you can do it with us ugly lot, you can do it live on your Facebook. But I really do feel, and I read an article 2 years ago in The Guardian that it said if you're not on video marketing, you're missing out. And that was about, 18 months ago, but that's the Guardian. If you're not doing video marketing as a person or as a company, you're actually losing out. So we might get some more volunteers between now and then, or we might get some people that will get shoved by their upline gold distributor and forced into it. Anybody else got anything they want to say before we go?
I'd just like to say how proud I am of everybody tonight that got out the comfort zone and did a testimonial. They were all fantastic. Every single one of you was absolutely brilliant. Thanks very much.
I couldn't agree more.
Thank you.
Well done, everybody. And next week you start training. Testimonial today, training tomorrow. Right, before I go, I have to bring a kit in because there's 7 weeks tonight. So it's just heartbreaking.
It's only right that you should do that.
I can't give them away.
Because they were born during a Zoom call, weren't they?
There's a wee baby girl waiting for there's a wee baby girl that the lady who said she wanted her husband said no. So there is a wee baby rhino available. I didn't want to put it on Facebook because there's some people wanting that I didn't want to have her.
So you need to keep her, Lynn. You need to keep her. Call her Rhinestone.
I know. I didn't have a main road on my new property. I would keep
her as an in-cat. Keep her inside.
Oh, that drives me nuts. The
bungee cord.
Stop you.
Just get as far as the fence and then get pulled back.
She'll have you, Ursula.
That's all right. I'll take her in August at the showcase. Wait till she's had a few Prosecco's.
Yeah.
They're all over the blooming house. This is Socks. Socks is the biggest one.
Oh,
look at the kitty. They were all sleeping for a change. Hello. Hello, rhinos. Have you seen me be coming into the world?
Oh.
See me going to my new home and your mummy greeting. Gorgeous, isn't they? He's clawing my hands to bits now. They don't like being handled. Look, they're into everything. This one, by the way, was climbing all the way up to the top of my curtains in the living room. There is nowhere they cannot get into. But this. Oh, there we go. Nice show with foot punch. What else cat you've got? If I bring my kitten, there she appears. Listen, again, thanks everybody for your great testimonials tonight. I'm really proud of you all, but I'm going to let you all get off. I know I've seen a wee picture of her as a kitten earlier. It's gorgeous. Hopefully maybe you'll see a last week glimpse of the kittens next week, but I don't think so. This is terrible. There's no more kittens in this house. Yes, you want a wee partner in crime, don't you? You want to get her. She's tiny and blue cat. She's homeless. Your cat wants her. Cat wants her. And your
no, we've got Tiffany's mum. Thank you. We don't need any more.
Your cat wants to call her Black Rhinestone.
Black Rhinestone.
Now you know how it feels.
I like it.
Right,
what if I said I was going to take
her? And anybody else who did
Thank you, bye.
Bye. Remember the training that you are doing.
Okay.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.